Hey, brother Dave here. We are just getting started on a Jerusalem artichoke harvest. This is I'm amazingly impressed by what I've harvested so far. We're in the early spring here. We're taking out an existing bed, and let me show you. You look at something besides my ugly mug. There you go. We're taking out this bed right here, and we started just at the top, and you can see there we've taken out about four or five square feet of what we planted of the Jerusalem artichoke, and that's where we are. We filled a 5-gallon bucket already. 50 gallons, I wish. Anyhow, each one of these Jerusalem artichoke plants started as just one of these small roots here, so it doesn't take much to get them started, and they'll produce huge succulent bulbs that are a fantastic potato substitute. In fact, even healthier for you than potatoes. Delicious. I can't wait to enjoy them again. So anyway, about, let's call it 5 square feet gave us filled up a 5-gallon bucket, so that's about a gallon of artichokes per square foot planted. That's a huge harvest for any type of vegetable that you plant in your garden. Now you can see my brother Dave's HillBilly Homestead. We're just kind of getting started in the spring. We're a little late on a few things, but not as late as last year. Our brassicas should be out by now, but they're in the greenhouse doing good. But we've got white onions, yellow onions, onions from last year that re-sprouted. So we replanted them in a different spot, and hopefully we'll get seeds from these. And if you don't know, I'll tell you, my strategy for growing vegetables is, if I cannot grow something from the seeds that I harvested last year, then I need to grow something else. It has to be not only sustainable, but regenerative. That's the idea. So here we've got last year's garlic as well, came back, so we replanted it up here. I had it planted down in the bottom where it was way too wet, and it got lost in the weeds. And here we've got some native leeks that all the locals grow, and they grow like crazy, come back year after year, and just spread like wildfire. And, you know, that's what you want. You want vegetables that are going to grow like weeds, such as these Jerusalem artichokes. I mean, I planted them, never had to weed in there because they grew so fast and outcompeted the weeds so greatly that no weeds came up. So what I'm going to do with this particular load, I got to take them out of the top here, because I don't want Jerusalem artichokes real close to all the other vegetables, because A, they'll overshade them, B, when they're 8 feet tall, they'll fall over and fall on top of whatever else you're growing. But we've got this retention wall down there. I don't know if you can see it, made out of 4x4s, and I want to plant Jerusalem artichokes all along the inside of that retention wall, about 2 feet wide, just to bolster the retention wall and hold more soil in the garden. The problem I have with this garden right now is that when it rains real hard, it doesn't matter how much rich organic soil I put on the garden, it all washes out down into the stream. So we put that retaining wall up, and hopefully that'll fill up another foot as things wash down in there. And then we'll put a second retaining wall about 40 or 50 feet closer to where I'm standing now, and then maybe a third one about 10 feet closer. Well, maybe another 30 feet closer to me. We'll have a total of 3 terraces in here. So we'll do some terrace gardening. We might get into some vertical gardening this year, get in some trellises. I don't know. Depends on how much time I have. Trying to run a homestead all by yourself is no mean feat. But I'm proving that while one person cannot do everything, one person can do a lot of things if you just make the right choices on the things you do. All right, that's it for now. We'll give you another quick look when I harvest everything. I brought the mule to load this stuff into, because one 5-gallon bucket obviously wasn't enough. Well, here we are at my neighbor's house. I'm all done harvesting them Jerusalem artichokes. About to give my neighbor some. Thought I'd give you all a look at all that. All that came from a 4x8 foot space. That's about 100 pounds of tubers. That is a whole lot of food. It's just amazing. I can't believe how much I got. All right.